at this fucking mic is like pissing me off. Hello everyone and welcome to Epic 40 here at Kettering Leisure Village. I am Panda Richie, one of your Valorant casters, and this is Mido, Epic 40 powered by Intel and sponsored by Overclockers, Noble Chairs, MSI and Draytech. We are going to be very shortly getting into the game. Apologies about all the technical issues, and I'm just very excited.
Can't wait to get into it. Let's see what we've got in store for us today.
Yes. I am ready to go. I think we've had a bit too much of a delay. It's going to be K10 versus SKAL. SKAL is the 2nd seed, and K10 is the 10th seed. I mean, they are sticking to the branding, let's say.
Yep.
But hey, who knows? I mean, on paper, SKAL are the ones that we think are going to be taking it, but you never know. K10 could upset the first map. In this group stage, it is going to be a best of 1. So Bind is going to be the map of pick. Okay, so we got the bands coming in. So was it Haven, Ascent, Lotus for the side of SKAL, and then Sunset, Breeze, and Split for the side of K10. So Bind is going to be the map of choice. And again, it is going to be a best of 1 in this group stage. And then following on later, we are going to be starting the double elimination. I think it's just going to be 1 game and then full send it tomorrow, where it's going to be double elimination all round.
Yes. It is worth noting that this was K10's pick of Bind, and SKAL picked defense start. So that is something that we're going to have to keep all track of this game.
Exactly. And we are getting straight into this game so fast. So 2 Razors on each side, both got Sky, both Viper for the side of SKAL, and a Brimstone actually. They're doing a double controller setup. Whereas K10, they're doing double duelist set. Double duelist, double initiator, and the solo controller. Whereas SKAL, they have got that chamber where Daki is going to be playing. Okay, so we are going to be getting into this first round, so we're going to be going to Byron. So like you said, SKAL did pick defending on this map for K10's pick, so it's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to be doing. So prepping, they look like that SKAL, they are going to be prepping over to go for a 4 stack over on B side. They're just going to be leaving Daki over on A side just to be holding lamps by themselves. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to be happening. And it looks like K10 are going to be going for a push through to Hookah. Yeah, they are going to be stacking. We do see that Crazy is going to be holding the lurk over onto A main, whilst the rest of K10 are making the way forward. Now, as the round starts, we are going to be having the guy like making the way all the way down over to Fountain through long, and this is going to give them the opportunity to pick up that orb over down long, and they are just going to be peeking over. Okay, now as we are going to be seeing, we have got the fault line coming through into Hookah, but now all the utilities are going to be coming down. They have to make their way back, and they are going to get caught out by the Trailblazer. They are going to get stopped by them by the pick. Nebula starts coming back with this round as well. Classic in the cover. Luna managed to find one, but MJT able to find one, and in the chaos of everything, SKAL are coming out on top. And it's all down to one last player on the side of K10. Daki holding their own within the teleporter. They're very quiet, silent like a mouse, you could say. And they pop out. Ooh, almost looked as if they were about to miss there, but Daki managed to readjust their aim and they managed to secure the kill. 1-0 to SKAL. Yeah,
it was a great first round there for SKAL. They're just really favourites, showing themselves just at the start. Very well disciplined, very well played, and that first pistol round there.
Yeah, it really was indeed. And now SKAL, they've really got themselves in a really good showing. They didn't lose that many players. Only Sid was the one that fell down. Their IGL fell down, and you can see like on their economy, they are looking like they're going to be going for Bulldog, Judge for Sid. Yeah, Judge is a very powerful gun at the moment. It's if anyone's been watching VCT Champions, they know how much destruction it has been causing. Now we have got Wilsey getting the orb, and then Daki getting for a lovely kill onto Nox, and oh my goodness, K10 are falling down like flies as MJT managed to secure themselves a nice little 2-piece. Now it's a 2v4 situation now. Nice kill from Sam there on MJT. Oh, and the Trailblazer coming out as well as the guy like, oh, they're going to get caught out. But the judge is there, Judge, Jury, Executioner, Sid throwing out a few shots, but finalising the kill at the end there. 2-0 to SKAL.
Yeah, absolutely no time for K10 to even find. They've managed to get 1 pick, but not optimal. Looking to try and find as many as possible. But SKAL just completely shutting that down by pushing that flank through B main, just coming in from behind. cornering them on A main. Not a lot of space for them to move around. They just get taken out.
Yes, that they do. But going into this third round, K10 are able to buy. It's going to be all Vandals, 4 light shields and 1 heavy on this for Crazy. So let's see if they can do some damage. We do see Halsey there picking up that Vandal, actually. He has got the money to get it, so it's going to be looking like he will be able to do a bit of damage if he gets an opportunity, but it's going to be... We're going to have to see how it goes on. So we do see Crazy is there, just waiting down B, A main. Now we do have the Trailblazer coming out, B long is going to get spotted. Dynamite going to be coming out in response just to try and get a little bit of information. Now the Poison Orb is coming out just to slow down the push from Crazy there. Now as we have got them making their way through into showers. Daki holding the angle and Looney just goes down, gets absolutely domed in the head. What a lovely, lovely shot there, lovely opening kill to start this third round. With that Headhunter, really living up to the name.
Yeah, I'm looking for those headshots. Really nice shot from Daki there. Just holding, pushing up onto B. We've got K10's Reyna just looking for, just see if they can find any picks here, maybe on B site. But SKAL are playing off. We've got 1 on elbow and 1 in hall. Just making sure that there's not anyone entering the site, holding those long angles. But I think the Lear misses.
Yeah, just a little bit of a misplay with the Lear there. And it's really going to cost her. Halsey manages to find out knocked and manages to find 2, taking out Sand. Nice little 2-piece. And oh my goodness, Sid comes through the teleporter. Fragile and Crazy and finishing them off with the Sheriff. My goodness, and now it's a 1v5 situation. They need Ace to clutch it, but with only 8 seconds left on the clock, they have got no time at all. So they've just got to fight a battle, which is unfortunately so much uphill that it's just going to be a flawless round for SKAL.
Really unfortunate turn of events there for K10, losing their buy round against SKAL. That's really bad. At the start of the game, to them to get a flawless on third round. Oh, it's not a good position for K10 to be in, especially like there was a couple kills there that just didn't really need to happen. That kill from the kill from Sid from Portal being the only one that was actually able to be found like that. It's not.
No, it's those kind of battles that you don't want to be losing, but unfortunately K10 did fall victim to it. But it looks like they're going to be going for a very, very fast execution, and all MJT managed to find Looney with the paint shells. Really, really good opening, managed to just catch him out, and then Daki's just going to have to be just teleporting away with the rendezvous. You can see that they are wrapping around the Spirit. It's going to come down. Oh, they're going to get full blinded by that guy light. A few shots coming out. Crazy manages to find 1. MJT manages to respond. Gets 1 for their own, and Halsey finds out Crazy. And now it's all 1v4, and they finish paying. It's going to get taken down by Sid, securing themselves a nice little 2-piece.
Yeah, brilliant lockdown of the site there. Sid just holding lamps of that judge, just making sure they can't take any of that space, which allowed the rest of the team to try and take the right-hand side of site by triple. But as we saw, that was locked down from heaven. Just all angles clear. K10, not a lot of money to push with. And they just got deleted by those rifles.
Yes, they did. I mean, looking at the money in the bank right now, it's a make it or break it kind of situation for K10. We're going into the 5th round, and SKAL have won every single one. And Sid is still holding on to that judge. My goodness, 8k left in the bank. Like, K10, they really need to win this round in order to just keep themselves back into the game. And it looks like we're just having a little bit of issues there. But we are going to be having Looney just going straight in with those satchels, and they are going to find MJT, and Sid is going to find Looney, and it's going to be picking up the Vandal. Just opting to go for a bit of a better gun with a bit more firepower in terms of range, and K10, they finally managed to successfully get a plant down. This is really, really good for them now. Time is ticking against the side of SKAL, but Sid finds another kill, and oh my goodness, the Viper's Pit as well as that Molotov really coming in, but not able to connect as they are standing on top of bench. Now Sid really, really finding these kills, securing them for SKAL. Now it's all up to Crazy, but unfortunately they are just going to get taken out by the operator. Lovely, lovely headshot coming out, and it's going to be a 5-0 lead for SKAL.
I really thought that round could have actually gone in K10's favour when they initially took the bomb site. They got a trade. Yes, it was a 4v4, and yes, SKAL have actually just won the previous 4 rounds. Very strong lead. But I thought that round was going to go in K10's favour, especially when the Snakebite and the Brimstone Molly got sent into that corner, and they weren't 100% sure that someone was there after that. I think, you sent 2 Mollies, no one peeks out. You think, oh, maybe they did get away. Yeah, exactly. But no, sadly, Nox had to reload. and just they got caught up with their pants down really, with no ammo in the Vandal, taken out.
Yeah, unfortunately they did, but we are going to be going into a bit of a tech pause, looking like we are going to be having a few issues. But whilst we're waiting for the tech pause to resolve itself, I mean, so far I feel like there's not much really to talk about. SKAL are just looking really, really dominant. There have been like little glimpses throughout these 5 rounds where K10 have been, you know, they're showing a bit of promise, but they've never really been able to take much more than just a little bit of a glimpse. They've not been able to just take it and like ride further on with it, and unfortunately they are just getting caught out, and SKAL are just looking really, really good on this defense at the moment.
Yeah, it is sadly looking like a bit of a wash for SKAL here, just absolutely destroying K10. But like you said, there's been a couple glimpses of just there's good ideas from K10, but they are being countered by SKAL, and that's the issue that we're seeing here. Even though they might have a good strat to execute a site, it doesn't matter if SKAL have the counter strat to just completely shut down what they're doing. If they're out-aiming them, if they're just using their util better, it's going to be a really uphill battle for a K10 here.
Yeah, it really is. Like, oh god. I mean, I know it's the first match of the day in this tournament, so both teams are going to be having some nerves. But I feel like K10 now they're 5-0 down right now. They're going to really be feeling this pressure at the moment. Like, when you are 5-0 down in this first match, in the group stage, especially when it's a best of 1 where each match counts.
Yep.
If you're on K10's side right now, it's looking like really, really scary. But that being said, they have got plenty of matches left to go throughout the day. So throughout the day, they might calm the nerves and they might give us a much better showing than what they've been putting up so far. But like we're saying, game's not over just yet. So yeah. K10 have opportunities to bring it back.
I know we were saying before, this is only the group stages. Today is just group stages. There aren't any eliminations today. No. So all of the teams that you're seeing today, none of them are actually going to get wiped out. What is basically happening is how you perform in these group stages depends on where you're seeded for the elimination bracket. So the teams that do better will automatically go through to the next stage, basically get a free win. So you want to perform as best as possible so that you have to miss out on one of those elimination rounds. And we are back into it.
That we are. Trailblazer and the guy like coming out from the long there now, as we have got Daki holding the angle. Sid is going to find the kill onto Looney. Looney always seems to be the one getting taken out first. And Crazy managing to find the kill onto MJT. So it's going to be a 4v4 situation. All numbers are even. So San is going to be jiggle peeking, but Daki is not opting to go for a shot right now. And oh, San peeked out for a little bit longer than they would have liked to, and Daki is going to just capitalize on it, and Nox almost getting the kill onto Daki, 13 HP, but Lou was there backing them up, and Fishbane managed to find the kill onto Sid. Really, really crucial, because Sid has really been clutching up a lot for SKAL right now, but the rest of the members of SKAL are just going to clean up house for Sid instead. And it's going to be a 6-0 lead for SKAL. So dominating right now.
Yeah, and that was a really just nice standard classic bind play from SKAL there. You've got the Sky just using that guiding light down onto Fountain. Really classic. Just check it every round, see if anyone's there, if there's any presence. Daki's holding along with the orb. Just making sure that there's absolutely no chance that they die. With that rendezvous, you get the pick, you teleport out. No hassle, no trouble. Yeah. Making sure, I mean, Nox was trying, they used the Leer to see if they could get an advantage over that chamber peak, but this wasn't it.
Ooh, they try to go for a very, very quick guiding light into operator shot. But Crazy and MJT are both going to trade themselves out, and Fishbane managing to take the advantage into K10's favor. Now the Leer coming out, as well as the guiding light. Daki's going to get caught by the guiding light, going to get full blinded, but they're not opting to not go for it. In fact, they are looking like they're going to be rotating all the way over onto A site. We have got Looney double satching all the way over onto the back of site, and oh my goodness, Sid is going to get caught by the guiding light as well as the Seekers, as San is just going to get a nice lovely free kill for themselves, as Sid just wasn't able to see his screen at all. And now as the Trailblazers coming out through into defender's side, they are going to have to back away over into Lamps now. Daki holding the angle into Showers, but they are opting to just have a quick look into Lamps as they approach further with that Headhunter. And headhunting, they are performing. That's a lovely, lovely shot right there. Oh, Lou, we'll pretend we didn't see that, has not managed to find the kill. Daki sees the gun, he knows the information, it's a 1v3. They are just going to be opting to go for a save. 32 HP, operator in hand. It's not a gun that you want to be losing out on, so they are just going to be giving this round to K10, as they are just going to be holding themselves back in defender spawn. And K10, they finally get themselves around on the board.
Brilliant round for K10 there. Just, again, pressuring B at the start, but then actually using the teleporter to rotate over, shift their presence towards A, was a brilliant move from them. Allowing that plant onto A, it led to a 2v3 retake there. Just not able to find anything. Sorry, 2v4 retake it was actually. I mean, I think Daki was able to find the kill onto Fishpain there with his headhunter, but no more. They got shut down. Daki was able to escape with his op, just putting down his little trap to make sure no one was following him.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Didn't overextend. He knew where he was going, knew what to do.
Yeah, 100%. And now we are going to have the Viper straight coming straight out from Sid. Very, very early execution of it. Really just making sure that no one is going to be coming their way down B long. And they do spot the Trailblazer. They are just going to be slowly pushing up. But oh my goodness, they are walking into a line of fire. And somehow, some way, they managed to just dodge everything. And they just embodied Neo from the Matrix just for a second right there. And I'm very surprised they got out scot-free.
Yeah, especially that bird coming through as well. Not disorientating him, they knew where they were going, crossed over safely. It's kind of a miracle that they got away with that.
I was very, very surprised. I was for sure, at least 1 or 2 bullets would have just got him, but no, he just dodged them all. He's
completely scot-free.
Bent them around them. But K10, they're hanging back. They're just kind of trying to just fill everything out, just trying to see what information there is. But we are going to be having Cosmic Divide prepped and ready, and now it's executed, and now it's all system goes as every single bit of utility and the kitchen sink is going to be coming out. The orbital strike, the showstopper, everything is coming out. Looney and MJT managed to find kills of their own, and now it is a 4v4 situation. The Lear coming out, and now the Rolling Thunder is going to be coming out from the side of K10 as well. A lot of ultimates being invested. Can they find the value out of it? It's a 2v3 situation now. K10 are at a disadvantage. Daki holding the angle, managed to find a nice quick kill onto Nox right there, and now it's a 1v3. 19 HP and a dream. 12 seconds left. They really need to get this spike down in order to secure themselves a bit more time, but it doesn't even matter because Sid has the lineup prepped and ready and finishes them off with the Phantom.
I think you could argue there that the Rolling Thunder might have been a bit excessive.
I'd say so too.
I think that Cosmic Divide gave them time to plant. I mean, obviously SKAL did have some util to retaliate, but I don't think they had what was like the Brimstone had already used his orbital strike to prevent the initial entry onto site. So they had time. They knew that there wasn't any other ult that could have come in to stop them. I think they could have just got that spike down and then maybe used the Rolling Thunder to prevent them from pushing on. But I think they used it a bit preemptively. Obviously, they didn't know what was on the other side of that Cosmic Divide. But that's a shame from K10. I think they could have had that round.
I really do think they could have had that round indeed. But we see that MJT, they just snuck themselves on top of the boxer inside the Brim smoke. And crazy, they have no idea that they're there. MJT just holding, ooh, so close, literally just brushing each other's clothes right now. And oh my goodness, that could have gone.
Close.
That could have gone anyway.
Crazy got very lucky there.
Very, very lucky indeed. Now we are looking like the members of K10 are going to be opting to go for a B-site push as Looney just goes straight through the through the toxic wall and manages to find one, but Sid and MJT find their own kills. And now it's a 4v3 situation. The advantage on SKAL once more. And MJT just absolutely cleaning up house. Someone call him the janitor because he is putting on an absolute cleaning show right now. And that's a lovely, lovely 4K for MJT. 8-1 and SKAL, they are looking unbelievably dominant right now. It is crazy.
Yeah, that was fantastic work there from SKAL. Really, really good. MJT especially highlighted that round. Those 3 kills from window, just absolutely beautiful. Really nice clean headshots. I was hoping that was going to carry on for an ace there, sadly.
Sadly not, unfortunately. No, it could have been the first ace of the tournament, but not quite. We've got many more matches where potentials like that are to come. But SKAL, they are going to be going for a very aggressive push through into showers. Look like they're going to be wanting to get the orb for MJT. Yeah, that they are. That's going to get the showstopper online for them. Fault line coming out. It's also going to be a bit more of an A push. Oh, Daki takes out the Trailblazer and manages to get the kill onto San whilst they were trying to capitalize on the bit of a delay. And Daki finds another kill onto Crazy off the rendezvous, and they find 3 onto Looney. What the hell has this guy been eating for breakfast? Because Daki is putting on an absolute monster of a show right now with that operator. My goodness, someone's put him in the rider's seat because he is taking SKAL all the way to victory as Sid follows up for backup. The smoke is going to be going down. Oh, Fishpin waiting for MJT to walk past, and Daki secures his 4th and final kill of this round onto Fishpin with a nice, lovely bullet straight into his noggin.
Yeah, Fishpin just looking for that last final kill there, just unable to quite get it on Daki, just to end his streak, his dominance. 11-1 with that operator. He is absolutely nasty. Just bullying K10 right now. 4 kills with that right now. That's insane. The start of that round was really strong for SKAL, just taking Shower's push instantly with that Brimstone and Stim Beacon, just allowing them to quickly grab the orb, make a getaway, grab that showstopper for free. And then just control the round from there, really.
Exactly. And poison orb. They are going to be swinging out of it. Looney managed to find a kill onto MJT, and Lou is there for the trade. And Fishpin and Crazy, they find kills on their own. All they had was some sheriffs. My goodness. They're just Deagle Demons this round now. And they managed to find a huge amount of value. It is a 2v4 situation in SKAL. For a second time within this first half, they are finding themselves on the back foot.
Spike planted.
My goodness! If you were SKAL, this is a bit of a surprising situation to be in, and after being so dominant right now, they're in a post-plant situation. Daki operator in hand, just holding that small little angle, just waiting to see if anyone is going to be crossing the line. But we do see that the flashpoint is ready. Crazy managed to find a lovely kill onto Daki, and Fishpin capitalizing on that flashpoint and taking out Halsey there. And that is 9-2 as we go into the final round of this first half.
A nice little thrifty there for K10. Not going to end the round, the half, on 1 point. They are taking it to at least 2. Could we see 3? Could we see the classic 9-3 curse in favor of K10? Heading on to defense for Bind, which is, traditionally the stronger half for Bind defense, only having 2 sites. It's quite hard to, no midsection of the map. The main advantage the attackers have is having those portal rotations, but to make such a loud sound, it's kind of hard to get away with them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, once those TPs go, unless you're able to, like, fake it out somehow, and oh my goodness, Crazy getting caught with their pants down and the knife out in their hand. MJT is just going to get a nice, quick, easy kill for them as he just tried to jiggle out. Looney with the showstopper. Ooh, double satchel messed up, but are they able to find one? Yes, they are. They can't find 2 Sid is there able to secure the kill. Now, they are going to be using their snakebite over onto the entrance of Garden just to delay the push right now. It's a 3v4 situation. K10 numbers disadvantage once more, but hasn't stopped them. Malia coming out, and now Sid is just going to be backing off, and Daki with the tour de force taking out Nox right now. Lovely kill from them, and it's a 2v4. Daki still holding that angle, just waiting for any members to pop out, and San does decide to go for a little bit of a jiggle peek, and Daki finds a kill onto Fishpin, and Sid just swings out of that toxic wall, takes down San with a lovely bullet to the head, and it is going to be a 10-2 half in this first match against SKAL versus K10. So this is looking really dominant for SKAL right now. 10-2. If you're in SKAL's position right now, you are sitting very pretty. Remember, it's exactly what Mido said. These group matches, they determine the seeding, and right now, SKAL are looking really good right now. We did say at the start they are the second seeding coming into this tournament. They are definitely living up to it with K10, again, being the 10th seed. But K10, they do show some promise, but right now they just cannot stand against the giants that are SKAL.
Yeah, and now we're seeing K10 on defense. They might have an opportunity to get some more rounds here, but I do think this game is looking towards, it's projecting towards an early finish.
Possibly.
I think SKAL might be looking at maybe like a quick finish here. But, K10 have some promise. But it's looking like we're going to get straight into this round with SKAL. Blast backing straight onto the side, taking Showers completely clear. And it's not looking like they've got much defense going here, as it's looking like K10 are going for the flank.
Yeah, and Lou's going to get the spike planted. Now we can see that a couple members of K10, 2 of them, they are making their way over onto the flank, but they are going to be making their way into Lou's crosshair. Is Lou going to be able to take them out? And they are starting to dance with the angles as Lou just dodges them. And MJT taking control of Lance, able to get one. Gravity Well coming out, not able to find the suck. And then Daki and Halsey both getting 2 kills apiece for themselves. And that is a very fast, flawless round towards the end there. And it is 11-2. At the very least, 2 more rounds until this game closes up.
That was a very risky strategy from K10. I think allowing for that pistol round, they said, okay, well, we're going to just back off and go for a retake. But on a pistol round where you've got no armor, unless you're by the light, headshots are vulnerable, and you've basically allowed SKAL, which are, you know, the stronger team, having 10 rounds to take every angle they want on that site. You are initiating a full 5v5 retake. Not ideal.
Oh my goodness, I tell you what's not ideal, getting judged in the face after Looney tried to double satchel as MJT just pumped him straight away, and Halsey and MJT just finding just so many crucial picks right now. They are just executing K10 faster than we can even comprehend right now. They've taken so much map control on A side, and oh my goodness, San is going to be walking into the firing line of the judge, but MJT just whiffing all the shots, but thankfully Sid was there to back them up, and now it's a 1v4 situation. And that is all she wrote as Nox falls down to Sid once more. Sid putting on an absolute monster of a show right now. The IGL really showing up for SKAL. Honestly, with how some of these rounds and how some of the impactful kills were coming, I thought Daki and MJT would be the ones to look out for. But no, it's actually the IGL. Sid playing on that Viper is putting on an absolute show right now.
Playing so well, and I can't even count on one hand how many times they've hit enemies with their snake bites. They've been doing bits with their vulnerables. And I think that's showing in their kills. They're taking the advantage in the fights, and it's just paying off for them. And I think we could be seeing genuinely a finish right now. Even though SKAL are at the disadvantage weapon-wise, I think they're at the advantage
morale-wise. Yeah, definitely will agree to that. Now, as the Nebulas are coming out, Looney managed to find the opening kill. Rabbitwell being popped down. Daki finding the kill onto Fishpin, and then Crazy managed to find trade onto Daki. Halsey finding the kill, and now it's all of a sudden it's a 3v3 situation. Very, very fast trades coming out from both sides. Moonbot coming out, and oh, San getting taken out by the judge. That is not something that you want to be finding yourself in. And now Nox finds MJT 2v2 situation. Looney finding 1v2 situation. Now K10, they're so close to closing out. It's a Vandal versus Spectre. K10 in theory should have this, but as that time is starting to tick, it's being pressured on, and Nox managed to get the kill. Do they have enough time, or is that going to be all she wrote right now? As the spike comes down, they do have enough time. They managed to close out. 5 seconds left on the clock. Nice and easy.
They've got plenty of time, but they're only left with one rifle in hand. Not a lot of money in the bank for K10 as they're entering into another match point round. If they're going to come back from this, it's going to be a real struggle. They're going to need to put a few rounds on the board and keep a few members alive if their economy is going to recover for this retake.
Yeah, that is exactly that. These next rounds they're going to need to be playing picture perfect at this point, because look at their economy. 100, 0, 200, 1700, you know, that's decent in back for Nox, considering that they were alive last round. But the rest of the team members got nothing. They need to get as much value out of this as possible. Oh, Daki does get caught out by the flashpoint, and the barrel does get spotted, but they were able to rendezvous out there. But they are going to be going for another ego peek. Oh, but they are going to get flashed out. 3 HP, and oh, almost thought they were going to get out scot-free, but Fishpain going to find 2 kills for themselves. Really, really good situation if you are K10 right now. 4v3. And now you can see that SKAL, they're going to be going for a very, very fast rotate over onto B side through Hookah. But Nox there with the Lear, finding MJT, Sid and Lou finding kills of their own. And now it's a 1v2 situation. How are SKAL going to be playing this one out? They are slowly making the way forward. Franklin out. Fishpay going to get taken out by Lou. Oh, just spotted Looney. They know where they are. They've got the information. They just need to close out now. Just one more bullet to the noggin will all be enough. And they put a couple to the body, but it gets the job done. And SKAL take this first map in the group stage.
Lou closing out that map with that 1v2 there. I think what's worth noting with SKAL is how impressive they are at just taking trades. I think a huge part of their win there was just making sure that they were at the advantage by taking constant trades. Even when K10 were getting kills, they were getting them back. And that allowed, even in those little clutch situations, Lou wasn't stressed.
No, you could just tell how calm SKAL
so calm.
Were.
He just swung long, found that pick, and then went, all right, one more. Yeah, only one more.
Just one more. I mean, what's honestly, they were very calm. Like, going back to what you said, going like with the trading, they were so effective at just capitalizing off each other's plays. Yeah. Like, even if one of them died, they weren't afraid to just swing out and make sure they capitalized on the kills. There were a few times where, K10 got the kills off them, but for the majority of the time, especially that showers play, they just were able to just trade all the time. They were just able to just capitalize on the kills, and they were just able to just take the rounds just through what not even from what it looks like, just because of just better coordination.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because we did see K10 win one round which had 4 of them alive, which was their Thrifty, which is very well played from them, probably their best round. Able to take down those rifles with that light buy. But in the other rounds that they won, the other 2, they were just low on players every time because SKAL were able to just capitalize and just keep up those trades.
Yeah, I'm honestly, congratulations to SKAL for taking this first map in this group stage right now. They are looking like the dominant force, and honestly, if they keep performing like they have been, they're going to probably be one of the favourites to win it. So definitely keep on your radar, SKAL. SKAL are definitely a team to look out for. But do not count K10 out just yet. I mean, it's
not just yet. It's only the first map of the day.
Yeah, exactly. It's first map of the day, first round. Probably the first day jitters, I'd say. First game jitters.
Exactly.
So K10, honestly, they, like I said, they did show glimpses of promise throughout that game. So probably later on, once they start getting a bit more warmed up, they'll be able to just put on a bit more of a show.
Yeah, and unfortunately, just because of the way that the seeding works, we are going to see some unbalanced games like SKAL versus K10 today, because that's just how these group stages are going to work. There are going to be stronger teams against the, slightly, not as experienced teams, maybe. So we are going to see some games like this, but hopefully we will start to see some absolute clashes between the top-seeded teams, which should be some absolutely thrilling games to watch.
Yeah, I hope so too. I really hope we do get some some more exciting games going on further on in today's. Like we said, it's going to be like 7 matches today. I'm pretty sure it's 7.
I think so.
Yeah. Sure. So we've got a very, very long day.
There's 7 teams in each group.
Okay, so I think that's about all we can talk about for now. I mean, the first game is over and done with, so we're going to be going for a 10-minute break. So thank you for everyone that was watching SKAL versus K10. We're going to go for a very, very short break. So be sure to join us back here at Epic 40, powered by Intel, sponsored by Overclockers, Noble Chairs, MSI, and Draytech. So we'll see you very, very shortly.